Hey everybody, how you doing? Good to see you guys again today. Hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. Up up early today, going to work. Um, Hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. I did too. I was busy. I was busy, pretty busy yesterday and the day before. But um, but yeah, it was a good day. Good day. Hope everybody had a good day. I'm gonna make a quick video. I don't know how much how much memory I got, but yeah, just a quick one today. Yeah, so I was just sometimes I get connected with some strangers. Usually, once in a while, I get connected and have interesting talks with strangers. So that's what I want to talk to you guys a little bit today. Um, Today, this is not the first time, but usually, people stop to talk to me, and you know, and I stop to talk to people, or they ask me for a favor or something like that. I got a story I want to tell you guys one day about another stranger encounter I had. But today, I was getting putting air in the tire for my daughter, and some guy was throwing out a cardboard box. I don't know if he works at the gas station, but I don't think he does. I think he was there for, I don't know. I really don't know if he works there or not. I've never seen him. All I know is he was throwing out a cardboard box in the cardboard recycling bin. So I'm over there going to, I leave home. I get in my daughter's car, and then because she's been having problems with her tire. Every other day I gotta put air in the tire until my day off, so I can take it to get fixed. So I didn't do it yesterday, so I gotta do it today in the morning because it loses air enough for it to be kind of dangerous. So I keep it full every other day. So I go there to put air in the tire, and he's over there, and he's like, how you doing? I said, I'm doing good. How you doing? I talk to anybody. And so he's like, I was like, yeah, just getting I gotta put some air in my tire. He's like, I'll do it. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. I got it. And he's like, no, I'll do it. So I'm like, hold on, let me do something here before I get disconnected. Let me do this before I get disconnected. I gotta stop. I can't read this. Let me stop. So anyway, forget about it. Let's keep going. So then I'm gonna put money in the machine, and he's talking to me. He's like, I'll do it for you. I say, no problem. I got it, man. I said, I gotta put a certain amount in. I didn't want him to do it and maybe put too much, because that thing costs $1, and it, if you don't do it fast enough, you'll run out of time. Then I got to spend $2. So anyway, the whole thing ended up costing me $4. I'll tell you why at the end. So we're talking. It's a good conversation. We're talking about this and that, and then he's talking to me about his daughter and this and that. That he does favors for her, and changing tires or whatever. We're talking about family and stuff like that, which is cool. He's talking about his daughter, and I listen to him, but I'm over here looking at the time. I was like, man, I gotta go. I'm thinking in my mind, but it was an interesting conversation, and then we ended up talking about when I stopped drinking, and then when he stopped smoke. I think he used to smoke. He got an operation. That's what he was saying. He had a surgery, and they gave him some pills, and he didn't like the pills. They were too strong, and we ended up talking about his construction job. It's amazing how much somebody could tell you in such little time, you know, that he used to smoke weed, and then he doesn't no more, and all he does is smoke cigars. And so he ended up asking me for it was $2 something for a cigar. So I ended up giving him $3. So now my trip to the gas station for air cost me $4. $4. But you know what? The conversation was good. We were talking about ourselves. You know, we're talking about. I told him that how I stopped drinking, and I said with God's help, you know, I asked the Lord Jesus to help me stop drinking, and I was able to stop drinking. And so he said he was able to stop a lot of things, but the thing he still likes to do is smoke cigars. So I told him, hey, it's possible. You can stop smoking, you know. I think his name was Al. So yeah, he told me Al, and I was like, I said, you can stop smoking, just do it little by little. I said, I'll stop drinking. I said, you stopped everything else pretty much, so you can stop, you know, with the help of God, you can do it, you know. And the conversation was good, you know. I was able to give him my testimony a little bit. He talked to me about his testimony, and you know how God helped him a little bit. So, you know, it was a good conversation. You know, it was good. It was good. You never know who you'll find in your way, and then sometimes you gotta stop and listen to them, man. You know. Oh, and it was his birthday today too. His 63rd birthday. You know. See, exactly today. Amazing. So, you know, thank God that I was there to, you know, say happy birthday to him. You know, and you know, it's like we started talking from where we're from. I told him I'm Puerto Rican. He told me he's African American. You know, and I was like, you know, I say we were talking about our age, and he's like, oh, you know, he said, you don't look your age. I said, thanks. I said, you don't look your age either for 63. I said, I'm 58, and, you know. So, somebody's trying to call me. But I can't answer it, because if not, then I'll probably stop the video. But yeah, it was a blessing talking to him, and let me let this thing stop ringing. So yeah, it was a blessing. You know, sometimes people, you know, you connect with people for a special reason. You know, maybe he needed to hear somebody say happy birthday to him. You know, it was the strangest thing. You know, today is his birthday, so I was like, you know what, I'll buy him I'll give him the $3 so he can get a cigar. You know, so that was, you know, pretty cool conversation. It's not the first time that happens to me. I've had many other situations like that, you know, but I'll tell you about that another day. But yeah, so yesterday I was able to fix my laptop too. I went to my sister. She was able to help me declutter my laptop a little bit, you know, because I've been having issues with that. It was working really slow, and I don't know what it was, but so I was able to do that, you know. And then because of my pay cut and stuff like that, she was teaching me how to budget, you know, and she gave me a spreadsheet so I can put down my stuff, and you know, my pay and my bills and all this stuff. So I was able to roughly, not the exact amount, but reality hits when you start to figure out where all your money goes. And that's the thing, like, you know, and I've heard it in many videos before. It's like, if you don't put your money to work for you, if you don't give your money a job, that money's just gonna, you know, you're just gonna blow that money, and you're gonna end up spending it. So she was teaching me, you know, how to write down everything that write down everything that I spend and cut down on the things that I don't need to be spending on. So now I got to do a lot of cutting, you know, cutting off the stuff that I don't need, and so I can have some extra money and put that and use that money to pay my lowest credit card. So I got to start paying my lowest credit card first, and so I can get rid of that card, and then get start, you know, working from the smallest credit card bill to the largest. So, and then cut down on some things, cut some other things that I pay that I don't really use, you know. But wow, when you realize where all your money goes and you write it down, it's like it hits you hard. You're like, oh man, all that extra money that I have or I could have, but I'm spending it on things that I'm really not using, or, you know, or things that can wait, you know. So those are the things that I'm gonna have to cut off, and things that can really wait, you know, and things that I'm gonna have to do a little bit of sacrifice, and so I can save you know, a little money here and there. Maybe it'll probably come out to like $200 extra if I cut those things off, and that money I could put into my credit cards and start paying off them bills, you know, and figuring out all the things too, you know. But you know, it's amazing how sometimes, you know, when you think you're stuck, you might be able to do little things here and there. And I was watching a video of another YouTuber, and he was talking about exactly what I think I was trying to say one day in my video, that, you know, like, what would I do, or what would I tell myself if I was 20 years old, 30 years old, and exactly the same thing that he was saying is how I was feeling the other day. You know, it's like all that money that I used to make since I was young, and the money that I used to just spend. I used to work and spend my money and party, and, you know, just not caring, you know. And then you know, before I even got married, we just used to spend the money and not put it to work for us. We didn't know about investing, you know. But then it reminded me that one time I used to work, but I was married after this. I used to work, and I was working with this young guy, and he was American, and he was telling me, oh, my uncle, he's an investor, he invests in stocks. And at that time I was like, what in the world is stock? You know what? And yeah, he can, if you give him money, he'll put it into the stocks, and he can double your money, and this and that. He's like, if you want, you know, I can hook you up to him. And he said, that's what I do. And in my mind I was like, man, this guy's crazy. I was like, why would he take his money and give it to his uncle, and then, you know, what if his uncle, you know, loses his money or keeps his money secret? Because I had a bad experience one time with my uncle, you know. That's another story, y'all. I'm not gonna get into that, because that's another thing. I can make another video on that one. So he's like, yeah, he takes my money and he puts it into the stocks, and he said I'll be able to stop working one day. And you know what? If I would have just found out more information about that, if I would have just listened to that guy, you know, or at least learned a little bit about it, I could have probably got into something like that, you know. But me and my crazy self at that time, just, you know, getting paid, partying, drinking, spending my money, you know, all that stuff, instead of investing my money. But I didn't know nothing about that. But, you know, that guy was telling me about it, and that's what a lot of people do right now. You know, they take their money, they invest it, you know, instead of keeping it in the bank, they put it into another kind of savings, and or they put it into their 401k, or they buy company stocks, and they just leave that money there, and that money starts making money for them. So I've done a little bit of that, you know, not enough, but I want to get into more of that, you know. So that's the thing I want to do. So I just, and then you know, it's something that I think we should all do. Just put our money to work for us. So that's my goal this year, and I'm gonna have to figure out other ways to make extra money. Hopefully, with my home-based business, I could get into having more people take a look at it. I'll have to start talking about it more and figure out different ways how to diversify my income, and then take that extra money and put it to work for me. Put more money into my 401k to the limit, and then take the rest of the money and then put it into another savings that will give me better interest than my regular bank. So, because that's another thing. You keep your money in your bank, and that money sits there, but it's not gaining no interest. It's like 0.001 or something like that. And it's like that. You look at the end of the year and you didn't make nothing. They're not giving you nothing for you keeping that money in there. So that's another thing that I've been noticing, realizing. So we're gonna keep learning about that, and I'm gonna keep trying to do different things, But yeah, it was an interesting day yesterday. I was busy. It was a long day, from work, and then driving to my sister's and spending time over there, in a way it was like stressing too, because in a way, they're giving me, she's giving me hope that it's just temporary, and that I can get out of it, because they've done the same thing. They've been able to get out of debt and save money, and so she's helping me out and teaching me, and and that's the thing. Sometimes we need somebody to help us and teach us so that we can get out of it, So, but at the same time, it's like so much stuff, and then you're trying to come up with all the bills that you owe, and and you're stressing about how's it going to get paid, because when you realize how much money is going out to stuff that you don't need, and it's like it's stressing. So at the same time, I'm happy that there's a way out, but at the same time I was like, woof, I was like overwhelmed with all this information. But you know what, that's the way it is. And then then I felt better, and good thing I did my video early in the morning yesterday, and I'm doing my video early in the morning today, because the day before I did my video early in the morning. Yesterday I didn't, and then I was caught up in other things yesterday for Valentine's Day, and I was sitting there, and I was downloading something. It was taking too long, and then I was like, you know what, I'll do my video tomorrow morning. I tried to share. I think I did a short video just to try it out, see what's happening. Because once you get into the habit of sharing a video daily, it feels awkward not to. And I was like, I know I got to do my video, but I said I haven't done a shorts video for a long time, so I did a shorts of some of my winter pictures and stuff, with this app, and it came out pretty good, I think, with the music and everything. So hopefully that's okay, so like, comment, subscribe, and I'm watching your video, guys. So don't give up, keep sharing your videos. I know sometimes you sit in front of the camera and you're like oh man, should I record? But you know what, just do it anyway. If you're feeling discouraged to do it at a certain time, do it earlier when you have more energy. Do it earlier when when you have more time and less distractions, and because you can do it at any time, really. Do it in the morning, do it on your lunch break, go in your car, or do it in your office if you have more than 20 minutes, or just go for your walk, record yourself walking. There's so many ways you can do your videos, and So today I decided to do my video driving. I'm focused on the road. I'm not really, doing anything like dangerous. So, and I like driving and talking at the same time. For some reason, it's like I get into a better flow talking when I'm walking or talking when I'm driving. I think a lot of people are like that too. And sometimes when I'm sitting down, I kind of like just, unless I got a topic and I have something written down, I flow better that way. But I flow a little bit better when I'm driving or walking and talking. So yeah, so it was a blessing talking to the stranger. I got another story I want to tell you guys about another time I gave a stranger. I had a talk with a stranger that led to something. It was a good deed, and it happens to me once in a while, and that's fine because we get to talk. We get to talk about each other and I get to talk about God. I give him a little bit of my testimony, and it's good to connect with other people too, and then you never know why God puts you in a way in the path of a stranger, because you never know. I think it's something, I don't know. It's something that God does to connect you with a stranger for some reason. All things work together for good to them that love God, and I believe that those encounters mean something. They're there for a purpose, just like us connecting with each other in YouTube, making our YouTube videos, watching our YouTube lives. This it connects us in a way that we might have never been able to connect before. It connects us in a way where we're speaking to people from different, even countries, different states, and different different races, and it's I think it's good, it all works for good at the end, and YouTube can pay us to do it, so get monetized to do it, and some of us are doing it quicker, some of us are doing it slower, but it's it's good to build that solid foundation, in the beginning, to do our long content videos, so that we can when we get monetized, we'll have videos that can play the advertisements and that we can monetize through that. So I'm gonna cut the video right here. It was good talking to you guys. We'll see what we'll talk about tomorrow, and we can connect again tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Take care. Share your videos. Don't give up. You can do it. Come on, let's go. Take care.